Problem. Good morning, everyone. I am Anurag Verma and I am a student of Basic Entrepreneurship for Engineers. It is a course for engineers. It is a course for engineers so that they become entrepreneur and gain necessary skill set to be a successful entrepreneur. Today we will talk about problem worth solving. Problem worth solving are the problems which people look actively solution for. Uh, there are a few characteristics of problem worth solving, and we will discuss that now. The first characteristic of problem worth solving is the urgency. The problem should create urgent. The problem should create pain and inconvenience to the customers, and such problem which creates inconvenience or pain needs to be solved. The second characteristic of problem worth solving is frequency. It should often uh, 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 it it affects people often enough to matter. It should be a regular pain and inconvenience. It not should be a one-time pain. Uh, if it's a frequent inconvenience, people will be actively looking for the solution, and the market will be big, and solution can be easily created. Willingness to pay. People should invest time, effort, or money for a solution. Uh, the the problem should be such that it should have its market. The people who are in should should be willing to pay, and should be willing to pay. The fourth characteristic of problem we're solving is market size. A large enough group of people should be affected for the problem to be worth solved. The fifth point of management should be the is feasibility. You have a you have or can develop skills resources to solve it. The problem should be such that it should be able to solve by the current advancement in the technology, and should not be stopped because the technological limits or the economical limits. It should be feasible. The problem should be feasible under every circumstances, such as technologically, commercially, economically, environmentally. Identifying the problems for solving, and the basic method to observe problem worth solving are observation and empathy. The first activity is pain point analysis. Identifying everyday frustration in your field, example insufficiencies in engineering workflows. We should talk to the consumers and interview them and understand what they are going through and how they are willing, and are they willing to pay. What are they going to, what are the pain points, are they willing to pay, is it a big problem, is it, do they really need the solution. The solution should have what features for them that they should pay. The second activity is shadowing. Observe how people work and identifying the inefficiencies. Shadowing is a method in which we completely shadow our customers. We follow their day-to-day routine and identify their pain points. Interviews and survey. Interview and surveys is a major way to find out the pain points of the customer, and is the best way to interact with the customer. We should ask the potential customer about what are their biggest challenges. Problem worth solving framework. We should ask the 5-way technique. Keep asking why until we get to the root cause of the problem. To solve the problem, we should know what actually the problem is, why it is being created, and how can we solve it. So to get to this, we should ask why. We should keep asking why it's happening. To get to the root cause of the problem, job need to be done theory and understanding the what people are hiring a product or service to do bro. Um, our, so, the, our solution for the problem should be so should be done with the main concept of why it is being created. It should solve a job. It should done a job. It should not be a solution to a problem which is not I needed. How can we research the market? We can follow industry reports. Big consultancy companies give annual report on what are the biggest problem customers are going through and what are the problems in our current engineering, technology and business. Social media and forums identifying the recurring complaint and pain points. Competitor analysis. See where competitor analysis is where the existing solution is falling short. It's where they are lacking. This is for the problem solving. There are different ways to validate the problem. Before investigating and solving the problem, we should validate it. We can do validation by different methods. We will discuss some methods here. Pre-sell your solution. We can validate the solution of a problem by this method, which is pre-sell your solution. We should get time getting some commitment or sell the small unit or basic unit of a solution to validate whether it works or not, whether the market is ready for a solution or not, and whether it is actually feasible or not. We should the second method is prototype testing, building a small prototype of our solution and getting it tested and gathering the feedback and working on the feedback and making it work. So we should categorize our solution so it works better and more people will know. Basic categorization is first technical problem like engineering inefficiencies where automation needs to be done. This is also a big problem in engineering where we need automation to get faster product. Automation gives quick results. Second categorization would be process problem. Generally there are different processes. Sometimes one process can bottleneck the other process which creates a supply chain inefficiencies. So we can solve that problem also. Human-centric problems. Keeping that the human user should be the focus of our solution, and we should keep that in approach. Environmental and social problems. Sustainable energy efficiency, waste management is also a category on which this problem can be solved. We can also use AI and the AI to identify the problems using tools like Google Trends or sentiment analysis to identify the rising issues. Data we should first, before creating a solution, we should gather the data so that we can create a accurate and educated decision. Even when solving the product, we should think about the scalability of the product, whether the product is scalable or not. If the product is not scalable, it is difficult to sell, and if it is not if it is difficult to scale, it might not be a mass solution, or not the right solution of a problem. uh, Scalability can be local versus global. Local market, like the local city market, whereas global market will reach the all over the world. Second could be technology versus service based solution. Which solution is more sustainable, and what gives a solution a competitive advantage? This is a very important factor for a product to work in the market and create a necessary business.